Gotta spend $70. Go to Target and buy a bunch of chips. Look, $70 worth of food. 70 bucks. Is it my imagination? Or are we getting screwed? And everything seems to be smaller. So the food is even more money, but it's even less quantity. Anybody figuring this stuff out yet? Let me figure this out. People are like, what's the big deal? The pricing of food is more. But what they're not talking about is how you're paying more for food, but you're getting less of the food you're paying for. So it's a double whammy. But for some reason, a lot of people out there just don't have that mathematical brain capability. So, yeah, when you go to Target, go to any store these days, and you spend close to $100, what do you have? Yeah, what do you have? An empty pocket, but not a full stomach. Wow, shabam, pow. We are here at Tim Brick Honda, and who's here today buying something? Say what, every time I come out here, there's always somebody here. And so this dealership really is cranking out a lot of units. I think they did 94 units last month, which that, for a motorcycle dealership, if you're doing 100 units a month, that's pretty healthy numbers. I mean, it's not too shambles. So let me go inside and see what's going on. Can I leave here without buying something besides the Honda rear cowl seat? Yeah, I think I can. Let's have confidence here, right? So I do know this. The Pioneer 6x6, meaning it has 3 people up front, 3 people in back. This is kind of challenging. So I do know that Honda shipped a lot of these 6x6s, and they're really over inventoried in them. So I guarantee you, anybody looking for a deal, I can about guarantee you that there's a deal on these. That's pretty cool. Is Honda kind of made a smaller Pioneer. This is kind of cute, isn't it? A little Honda Pioneer 520. It's not too shabby, you know, considering you just need something to run around the property and keep it simple. Kind of cute, isn't it? Definitely I can see this being an apartment complex, other places. So, never have seen a gold colored Rubicon. See, I have like a 700 coming out, but this is used. All right, let's go inside and see who is here. Who's here and who isn't. At one time, I thought that's the color bike I'd want. That's pretty crazy. That was what I was going to wait it out on. From the internet pictures to the real deal is 2 different worlds. Now, if I was somebody looking for a nice bagger bike, hey Jack, this would be pretty cool. I mean, I think this would be a great starter bike. I like the color combination. And these things are so cheap, price-wise. Wow, so do they have a Trans Alp? Yeah, so it's here. It's a happening. The Ruckus. I always wanted one of those. Never did get one. Here's the minis. Hey, the Honda quality. You just can't beat the Honda quality. All right, let me go back here and bug the others. You're hoarding the vending machine again? Are you hoarding the vending machine again? You just can't do that in daytime hours. You got to do this at nighttime, man. You don't want Bernie to know you're hoarding the frickin' the cookie machine, right?
Fill it up.
Fill it up. You bunch of beer guzzling, soda guzzling, chip eating employees, right? All right. So I bought these Neuro. Is that what you call them, Neuro? No-Ru. Yep. No-Ru. Okay, No-Ru shoes. Kind of weird name. And I'm going to tell you what. Well worth the money spent. Here they are. And what's pretty cool, it's got a zipper on the side. That makes it really nice to get it off and on. So that's what I bought. Should get a pair for my daughter. I wonder what size she would take. And these things are like $50. So you even have something even nicer too. Didn't even know that. Wow, that's not bad, but that's actually pretty reasonable. Look, 65% off. That's a deal. I mean, any of you out there, I mean, this is, and they have like a 2-year warranty, if I'm correct. I mean, it's really quite the product for the money. Wow, that is better than I thought. I thought it was going to be white. That's really nice. Are you surprised? Or have you seen it before?
I haven't seen it. This first time out of the box.
That is really cool. And that's specific just to the Fireblade. Right or wrong?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and you know, there's not a ton of Fireblades in the market. So for Honda to do that, that's pretty respectable. Wow, that is really nice. I'm glad I'm buying it now.
Yeah,
kind of feel like I thought it was gonna be white.
Right. This is for the white bike.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty cool. Well, we're gonna get the bag for the kid, some gloves, get a Gold Strike little thingamajigger here, and the No-Ru. Mike here says if you go onto their website, they honor these big discounts. I mean, I can't emphasize enough to anybody out there. This No-Ru stuff is very respectable.
On our website, it'll tell you if we have it or not.
Oh wow! So now, well, that's impressive. 2-year warranty on stuff.
Mm-hmm. 2-year manufacturing.
Wow. I mean, even though you feel like it's cheap, but at the same time it gets the job done. Right or wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody here wears it. So.
Yeah. So, highly recommend anybody here watch my video. You go to No-Ru and check out their website. And apparently, Mike says that if you select this dealership, it'll show inventory if they have it or not, or order it and they'll honor the price. Or do they just order it and go direct to them?
No, they can come direct to us. If they buy direct from them, we still get credit for it.
But do they have to?
They don't have to.
They just buy No-Ru direct.
They can, as I say, and if they're in our area, we get the credit for it.
Okay, I get you. But you can order it. If you live in West Virginia, you can order it and just have it shipped to you directly.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, we are here. So, for the record, last week, who guessed the sales numbers correctly?
Would have been the Iceman.
But who guessed it right?
You.
And who guessed it right Saturday?
I'm not sure about
I
Saturday.
did. You didn't text me. I had to text
Saturday
Bill.
as well?
Yes.
Oh.
It was 6 Friday,
So I'm
8.
just going to call you up in the mornings and go like, hey, Gary, should I even go to work today? All right.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, you only get 2 sales today. But the next day is to be 10. You better show up, right?
Yeah.
Give Zach the 1 sale day, right? But 10 days, you'll tell him to take the day off. I'll call him, so I'll play the game. I'll tell Zach, no, you don't want to go in today. You don't want to go in today. But I'll tell you there's 10 coming today, man. Yeah, right. So, how's it going?
Great.
I just saw 2 people here. Did you make a sale?
Just rolled one out. Yes.
Really? What'd you sell?
Yes, sir. I sold a used Harley Davidson.
You got a guy out there wanting a tire.
A big service sign. That's where you're headed.
You just sold a used Harley Davidson?
Yes, sir.
Street Glide?
Road King.
Road King, what year?
20 was an 08.
2008. Wow, that's like a 96 motor.
It is.
Or maybe even an 88 motor.
Barely fuel injected.
Oh my gosh. So how much was that thing listed for on your website?
8,
That's it? How many miles?
23,000.
Wow. And it still runs.
That's
So Harley, right?
ran good.
Really? Wow. That's pretty cool. All right. So for the Friday so far, 1 sale?
2.
2. Who's the other sale?
Zach's got one going out right now.
So being a holiday, it's kind of a lull. or is it going to get really busy? I mean, it's already mid-afternoon, right? Yeah, it's like 2 o'clock probably, 1:30.
Yeah. I've actually been busy today.
Really? Okay. So, anything exciting?
Motorcycles are always exciting.
Well, I know that. I'm just saying, what else? I really like that. That's a good looking African twin. That's a good collar combo. And then you got the new little.
Talking dirt bikes.
You got the new little 520 Pioneer. When did that come out?
It came out in like 2021.
But you just never really stock them. I never seen one of those here.
I mean, we've never had big numbers on it
Right.
for whatever reason.
Yeah, I've never even seen one. Bernie's probably him and Han.
You should put that in your garage then. You probably need that.
Yeah, probably do, don't I? Yeah, like I need another toy. So, Bernie's probably him and Han on the 6x6s.
Those aren't selling.
You want to sell a 6x6, right?
Yeah, 6-seater?
Have you sold one yet?
Yes.
Yeah, not much.
No, they don't. They're not. They don't sell great.
You should put some mannequins out there. Put a Joe Biden mannequin out there, Jill Biden out there, Hunter Biden, Kamala Harris over there, Nancy and Adam, put them all up there on top of the hill, all right,
See how long it takes someone
and show they're getting ready to drive through a wall of fire.
Yes.
Does the Pioneer survive, or do the Riders survive? Like the Superman, was it Super Dave? The Super Dave series. We won't get political here at Timber Honda. We like everybody, but this here is such.
Have a good time.
This here is such the contrast. So let's look at this bike right here. Let's go over to your wall, and let's show people how the contrast of how it looks. Because I was going to wait for that color. So when you go to the Honda website, I was very excited about that, and that's what I was actually going to hold out for before I bought the white Honda Goldwing. So you go here and you hit your buttons, and you look at the availability, and you look at the different colors, and you go to the colors. So it's I guess it's pretty close.
Yes.
A little better than I thought. But like the magazines last fall, it had more of like a matte silver look to it, which I think that would have been the right choice.
They've had silver.
Right, but I think the matte silver would have been better, if you know what I mean. So, oh well.
I like the look of a dark bike, but I don't like it from a safety.
Yeah, no, right. You blend into the road.
Like,
Totally.
It's like a piece of asphalt.
Right, exactly. Which maybe you
It's
become.
already enough trouble trying.
Yeah,
to
well, you may become part of the piece of asphalt if you're not careful, right? So here we are talking to Jack. So I called him this morning and said I'm going to bring my bike in because the battery's dead. That's probably the last you heard about it.
That's the last I heard. The battery probably wasn't dead, right?
Right. So,
That went through my head.
Yeah. So for the record, that fob, I couldn't find the first fob that I took home with, but I found the second fob that you gave me because it gets 2 fobs. So the second fob, unbeknownst to me, had gone into sleep mode. So when I went up to the bike, even though you had to turn on the fob. But the way I figured this all out, I found my other original fob that I actually took home with me to ride with, and just for the heck of it, before I get ready to load the bike up, I just put it up next to the bike, and the bike power's on. And so anybody out there, so here's a learning lesson.
Sleep. Yeah, this one can sleep too. They all can.
Yeah, so a learning lesson for anybody who has these fobs. If you have 2 fobs, the odds are the one's inactive, it eventually just goes into sleep mode.
Right.
And so once you power it back on, you will then,
Yes.
because it's very easy for you to assume your bike is dead, and it's got the battery's dead because it's totally papa. And today with these
I
technology,
didn't know that CBR fob acted like the gold one because it's just
Yeah.
a little guy, right?
oh no, it's a good sized little thing. Yeah. So yesterday, when daughter and I were to go riding, I couldn't find the original fob. It was just mixed up with all my keys in my shop, and it looks like a car. It looks like a car fob, and I was looking for something different, like you were looking for, and so it just kind of blended in with all my cars and car fobs.
Right.
Because I'm like you, I thought it was smaller.
I
And so then I found the second one that I never used, and I went over the bike, and it's like nothing. So I just came to closure. The bike's dead.
I didn't think it was.
Yeah. And well, I was surprised. I was telling people that too. Honda's very good.
It's got to be something else.
Honda's really good about usually having batteries in these bikes that are charged.
Yes.
But like Indian, even Harley, they've had a lot of problems with that. And the more technology you have on a bike too, it kind of draws away as well. So today,
Knew that sleep.
so for today, the four, is it a four CLA or a 5 or 6? What's your guess? 1:14, 1:15 in the afternoon. Is it going to be a
4, 5,
5? What does the judge say? Does the judge say 5 sales today, 4 sales, or 2? What do you think?
I've already got 2.
Yeah, 5.
A couple deposits. I don't count them. So
I'm leaving. I'm still into spending money. Got the kid a nice backpack for her to ride the CBR. Got my nice rear cowl. Got some gloves, but I didn't buy anything. Can you believe I was able to come to Timbrook Honda of Winchester and actually leave here without buying another vehicle? There's no way. There's no way. That's pretty cool. So
that's your truck?
it is.
Nice truck.
Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Hey, check out my YouTube channel.
This my next vehicle, man. Give me a pickup truck. I got cars, I got motorcycles. I want a pickup
Do you
truck.
watch YouTube?
Yeah.
Go to my channel. I got lots of toys.
ACV.
Yeah.
All right.
Internal combustion engine age.
All right.
There you go. See that? Isn't that nice? We like.
Hey, doing all that.
Yeah.
Be on YouTube all the time.
Well, I got those in cars and trucks.
Okay.
You gotta check it out.
All right.
Hey, have a great day, man. Here you go. See the Ice Age, the love of the Ice Age, right? That's what it's all about. I can't get in my damn truck. Got too many things in my hands. Oh, I got all my freaking groceries in the back. Better go up front here because I need some room. And that guy there, he is a motorhead. He's a motorcycle enthusiast. Look at that there. See that? How about that, huh? Now, one of my subscribers was here at Timbrook Honda, and I see her username and all, and he's like, hey, I was just there, man. And like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. So I'm just trying to think who it is. And, I'm sorry, apologize for anybody out there that I don't get your username and your face all at the same time. The Simple Homeowner. He said, just saw you at Timbrook Honda. We were trying to work a deal on a bike, so I couldn't come over and say hi. So, he's the gentleman here is all right, man. Thank you, man. That's so cool. It just shows you life, man. It's so bad. We all are on the same page, man. If you love motorcycles and cars and whatever, man, I don't care how you look. You got a passion for that. That's what it's all about. I mean, come on. Cool, man. Cool guy. And he's sitting there for quite a while trying to get parts. That place was slammed with people. Trying to buy stuff. That dealership, it really is incredible. And over time, how this dealership really is going to evolve into just an incredible business. Because it's had its challenges here. I mean, just so you know, as I run over some cones here, it's this dealership has had challenges under the former owner. The guy that really owned this dealership, named John, that really founded Shenandoah Honda like 25 years ago. I mean, I can remember coming out here back in the 90s, and that guy just had a racing addiction, racing habits, and he spent all his money, and he built that dealership right during the crash when he built that big ass building, and then at the end he had to give it up because he just couldn't make it work. And then that went to an Indian motorcycle dealership, and that place didn't last even. I mean, it lasted a little over a year, and then Timbrook Honda came in and picked up the pieces and bought the whole lot, building, and everything. And Timbrook Honda, it's the Timbrook Automotive Group, so they've got deep pockets and money. But it's taken years for that place to really come to life, and it just keeps on growing and growing and growing. But meanwhile, a lot of the Honda dealers in this area have gone bye-bye. which is just incredible. The closest Honda dealer from here, I think you got to go, I'm not really even sure. I know it's in Falls Church, Virginia, or Moto Member, which is out in Manassas, Virginia, or I think you got to go up into West Virginia, or you got to go further south. I mean, so it's incredible how the Honda motorcycle dealership infrastructure in this area has gotten smaller. And that's a powerhouse, which means they can only sell Honda product. They can't be a multi-brand. If you want to be a multi-brand dealership, you're not allowed. You're never going to be a powerhouse. But when you're a powerhouse, you have to commit to a lot of product. You have to commit to selling a lot of product. So that's why a lot of dealerships, the owners won't commit to it, because it's a lot of product, it's a lot of money. Got to have deep pockets. So, and for Timbrook Honda, they've done a really great job, which is just incredible. For me, being the motorcycle enthusiast, just witnessing in my own backyard and how it so has dwindled. Now it's going up here. So they've got this brand new development here in the back, and they're got the grass machine. All right, head on back home and go swimming. Check out the swimming adventures. Is that next? But I think that rear cowl for that Fireblade is so cool. I really love that color. That's really impressive that Honda went the extra mile to make that, because it's such a low production bike, and it wasn't a real lot of money. So that's what's good about it, because very low production vehicles, to make parts for them, to make the accessories and parts, it's going to be very expensive, because they got to recoup their costs, and you just can't make any money off of selling a few parts. Beautiful day up here at the Ford F450.